No, she was one of the two. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We need to have 20 of us working this incredible Food Healing Oracle Deck Empire. Welcome, everybody, to the Food. Oh, no, the Real Time Wisdom Show.
Yeah, it's the Real Time Wisdom Show.
Are we a little rusty because we took some time off or not really?
We took a week off and now we don't know what's going on because we taught 3 certification classes in a row. Do I need a weekend off or do I need a weekend off? I mean, it's
you need a weekend off as much as I need a weekend off. Hi, Tony.
There you go.
Oh my God, Tony's on fire. Look at it, just amazing.
Tony, you are doing
hey, Karen.
Amazing. Huh? Tony, I'm like so blown away. She is a Facebook star.
It's so true. It's so true.
I love it.
We have so much to talk about tonight. We don't even know how we're going to fit it in. But these are all little things that have come up through the weekend with all of our wonderful, now 30 people have come through our course, 10, maybe 12 more in October. And I think it's just the beginning of such an amazing cherries community. Yes. Today, that's what I posted. Oh my God, the community, I just strawberry them all over the place, right?
That's right. That's right. Our energy is very high. The frequency is really high from all the love that we've been getting around these classes. And it's all been going so great. And people are coming in the email. Lainie, I don't know. Every day I see new of our readers' logs that they're doing these readings and they're enjoying
the logs. I read them fireside as if I was sitting there with my cup of tea, watching how amazing they are unfolding. Oh my God. Linda Baltus, are you drinking out of your mug is what I want to know.
Yes,
hi, Cheryl. Hi, Robin. Jamie. Oh, Jamie's so awesome. Jamie sells, oh my God, what is the name of it? All these really fun soaps and scrubs and perfectly posh. That's what Jamie does. And she sent me all these samples and she got a deck and she's just a hoot. She's out of Texas. El Paso.
Welcome,
yeah, there's just some really great people joining this tribe and we're so excited. So thank you. So I have to admit, I kind of put Joanna on the spot, even though I didn't really think I had to tell her in advance what we were going to be talking about today because she's an expert in all of this. And I'm a super sort of right below her expert. No, just kidding. We know a lot about angels, archangels, astrology, crystals. We kind of teased in our class, right, that we were going to be having these future courses, angels in the Food Healing Oracle deck, crystals in the Food Healing Oracle deck, astrology. So we just thought we'd give them a little sample, you know, like a amuse-bouche, right? A little sample, little bite of we have to talk in food language.
Appetizer for the senses.
An appetizer of one of these classes that will be coming because they are so amazing. So if you are more in the mainstream realm of using our deck, this is going to be very expansive for you. For those of you who are more in the esoteric side of using our deck, you're going to be right at home. And it's something you're going to learn a little bit of everybody because everybody knows astrology, right? And probably crystals.
I would think, well, maybe not everybody, but certainly they know about those realms, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody knows what sign they are, and they know maybe a little bit about their qualities of that sign. And crystals, well, I don't know, unless you're like, I'm surrounded by crystals all the time. My house is filled with them. And says she loves crystals. I know.
Oh, Jamie's already talking about rose quartz. Well, we are actually going to be talking about rose quartz in just a momentito and how it relates to the Food Healing Oracle deck. Some of you probably can figure it out if you're crystal fans. And actually, should we talk about crystals first since that's kind of up? Or do we want to talk more about anything else going on? Because we have a lot going on.
I think
don't I look all made up? I'm like fried, but we have so much going on. I was shipping all day today on top of everything else.
There's some announcements. No, don't we want to talk
about? Which announcement? Which one?
Don't we want to talk about our
next? Give me a hint. How are you whispering it in my ear?
It's our class in October. I think we have 2 more spaces.
Oh, we have 2 more spaces. We have 2 more spaces. Actually, we opened up 2 more spaces. We are going to go to 12 in October, 9th and 10th. We've done 10, 10, 10, 10, and this is the last class at our $475 price. Price goes up in January. Our next class is January 16th and 17th. We can't do them back to back because we are getting ready to start channeling the second deck. We just are budding and bursting with wanting to get that, believe it or not, out there. So you have 120 words that you could secretly decode with your friends or your fellow readers or your fellow fans of the Food Healing Oracle deck. We want to make sure you have 120 words, not 60.
We're creating a whole new food language. A whole new food language.
Whole new food language. All right. Well, let's get to, was that the announcement or did we have another one?
I think we have more, but we'll think of it.
Well, next week we have, we're going to be announcing some really juicy ones, right? But we did announce, I put, let's just get this out of the way so we don't forget. And we mentioned this yesterday, but at the in your thread, if you can see, it says Psychic Fixes this Wednesday interviews Lainie and Joanna, right? So if you go to that link, we're so excited. One of my mentors, who is a tarot, amazing psychic medium. She works with the dead. She works with the FBI for missing persons. She does all sorts of amazing stuff. She's a mind blower, and she's been my mentor for many years, and we're friends, and she has helped me along my path. And so she's interviewing us. She loves the deck, and the 3 of us are going to have a throwdown because we're going on her show, and the 3 of us are doing readings. So if you guys can jump on Wednesday, it doesn't matter where you are. It's going to be a little late, 9:30 our time here Eastern, but it's actually 6:30 Pacific. And we have the link there. We're going to have some fun. Joanna, I can't wait for you to actually meet Debbie Duncan.
I cannot wait to meet her. And we're going to be doing readings for her, right?
From the yes. And then she's coming on our show, by the way. Did I tell you? I'm sorry if I didn't. I will be announcing it soon, but I'm pretty sure she is available Monday the 10th. Oh, yeah. Is that next week? She's coming on our show next Monday. We'll probably. Okay. So if you do miss Wednesday, she's coming on our show, but we are reading Debbie.
I knew we had more announcements, Lainie.
We're reading Debbie. We're going to be probably talking Tarot Oracle. We're having a Tarot Oracle throwdown with Debbie because she's a master at Tarot. And of course, we have references in the Food Healing Oracle deck to Tarot. And we're going to it's going to be so much fun. So this Wednesday with Debbie, and then Monday she comes on our show.
Woohoo!
All right.
Cooking with gas. Let me tell you, we are cooking with gas. So,
wow, Tony, I love it. Okay, where do we go first?
Are we starting with crystals or angels? Or are we starting with astrology? What are we starting with?
What did we say? Angels, astrology, and crystals? Well, what do you feel? I was kind of feeling crystals. But
then let's go for it. Let's go for it, baby. Let's do the crystals. Okay. Now, this is only a taste, remember. It's only a taste.
These are slivers. We're giving you a morsel. We're giving you a little bit because what's happening is these are full-blown upcoming courses that you need to be looking for. When we list them, they're going to be on our website, and there'll be Facebook event pages for it. But there'll be online classes that we're giving full-on 2-hour workshops, diving deep. We know a lot about these subjects, and we're going to absolutely dive into crystals in such an exponential way. This is just a little taste of what we're going to be showing you, but then we'll be going into some major, deeper things and then doing readings using crystals and angels and astrology, since the angels help guide us. So let's talk crystals, Joanna. Where do we begin?
Oh my goodness, do I have crystals for you?
Hi, Joanna. Hi to all of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, go. Sorry, I'm not interrupting you. Go.
Hey, Joanne. Hey, Denise. I'm just like, this is when I feel like it's Romper Room.
Joyce is asking for the link. It's at the beginning of the thread about psychic fixes. There's a Facebook event, but if you miss it here, I'll repost it later because we want to keep going with the show. And then just look up the Food Healing Oracle deck. It's this Wednesday on psychic fixes. Okay. Whoa. You're going to have some.
First, mind blown.
Go.
First, I just want to bring up my favorite stone of all time. I have other variations of this stone, but I wanted to talk about this. It's a selenite coaster. If you can see the thickness of it.
Oh, yeah.
And if there is anytime you're feeling low frequency about your food or you want to clear your food, you can put your food, your plate right on this coaster. As a matter of fact, I think that there is, if I'm not mistaken, charger plates made out of selenite that you can actually charge your food with this. Sommeliers.
Or your water. Or your water.
Water, exactly. These wine guys who are very savvy put the wine bottle or the wine glass on the selenite.
The sommeliers.
Yes. Sommeliers, right. They actually put it on the coaster and to take out the bitterness, to actually what was the word that you used before?
Neutralize, because selenite neutralizes energy.
Neutralize. So I wanted to talk about selenite first. If I were to pair selenite with any of the Food Healing Oracle foods, I would say every single one of them.
Oh.
This would be for every
Going
single
big from the beginning, Joanna. Way to go.
But
that's a good point. I thought you were going to go right into, like, if you're going to neutralize, you'd go to basic, like in the acidic alkaline scale. It's a great way to go, like cucumbers, right? Like right basic in the middle of alkaline.
Well, remember, it doesn't just neutralize and clear.
Yeah, that's true.
It also raises the vibration. So
Beautiful.
It raises the vibration of anything that you want to eat. And that's why I love selenite so much. As a matter of fact, every single real-time wisdom show, this is under my computer. And it stays under my table for when I do healing work. And Beautiful. It's also selenite. So I just use it all the time.
I tell people a lot when they come in for healing work, and actually Lucille, when she's doing her massage and facials, we have them take off jewelry when they come in, and we put it on slabs of selenite all the time to neutralize. But I'm going to be getting a slab like that, and we should probably carry maybe that in their store, because I'd like to have that for our customers to put their mugs on and neutralize the energy and kind of revibrate it for what their intention are.
Right, raise the frequency. Also very good for setting your intentions with your food, intentionalize the selenite, have the selenite intentionalize.
Wands are great too, Lisa. Wands are great too. Mm-hmm. Can I talk about rose quartz next, or do you have? Okay. So rose quartz, this is I love this rose quartz. It just fits so right perfectly in the hand. I love it. I hold on to it just like, So of course, rose quartz is depicted, if you want to be taking in like Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, energies of the mother, it's of love. So of course it's going to be paired with what? Our strawberry card, right? Ooh. So if you are really working on love for yourself, and you want to get the deck out, maybe put a piece of rose quartz on your deck, or maybe just have it around if you're giving a reading to someone. But rose quartz is really the love. Yesterday we gave a reading, and before we knew what the topic was, I had already got a hit to bring out a red candle, and we had the abundance. It was about talking about an abundance of love, and so you can look for things, but rose quartz is all about love for self and self-love. Mm-hmm. I put this in my bathtub. I keep rose quartz near and dear.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have rose quartz powder that I absolutely love. And Jamie is talking about that she puts rose quartz in her products. And
we might have Jamie on the show at some point. She's amazing. Absolutely. I love her, and she's a fan of the deck now. So yeah, stay tuned, Jamie. We're having you on the Real Time Wisdom Show.
That's right.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, so that throat chakra foods, we talked about that for those of you that are in our class or have gotten our books. And blueberries is a throat chakra food. So what would be a crystal that would go to help the throat and bring clarity to your expressions is blue kyanite. Who's familiar?
Yeah, baby. I love that.
You know, this is a beautiful piece of blue kyanite. It really supports the throat, helps the throat to open. And as blueberries do, I can't get both of them on the screen,
You
but
can do it.
as blueberries do,
You got it. There you
it
go. Don't move.
really supports the throat and the way that you speak your truth, right? We need a open throat chakra. We need to eat the foods that help our throat chakra and supportive with blue kyanite.
Yeah. Now, some people are going to get confused. Oh my God, I thought blueberry was an air element because it's of the mind. Some of these are movable, okay? But when we're talking in reference to something, we show how it adapts, if that makes sense. All
Yes.
right. Should I
And
do another
Melissa
one?
is absolutely right. Lapis also is one. And I actually had a piece of lapis somewhere, but I don't have it right now because I only put the stones next to me that we were going to talk about tonight. But lapis is also very, very good to do.
This is a quiz. I'm sure all of our amazingly smart crystal lovers are going to know. What crystal do you think of when you think of this Food Healing Oracle deck card? Apples and abundance. These are our minis, by the way. Aren't they adorable? Look at them there. They're so great when we're working in, small cameras. All right, what do you all think of when you think of abundance? What do you got? What do you got? You got like a couple seconds to post, and then we will post what crystal we love. We'll do it at the same time, Joanna, since we both have one. All right. Abundance.
And that's right. Citrine.
We have one, right? Who doesn't have one of these? If you don't, get one. Charge your decks if you want to make money. You want to have abundance in your life, abundance of health, relationships, whatever. You need to get citrine. Yes, Shelly.
Yes,
Of course,
Shelly.
she got it. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, so we happen to both have one that happen to be very similar looking. But of course, like you could take your decks and just like I'm going to be doing a reading right now for the highest good. I want to know, hey, if you're doing the Horn of Plenty spread, right? That is all about abundance.
Yeah.
Okay. Get the citrine going on your Horn of Plenty spread and really invoke abundance in your reading.
There
right?
you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know you used to dabble in carrying a lot of crystals. That's something we may shoot. I know we have our beautiful abundance rock, by the way.
Yes,
these are
we
what
do.
we already carry on the store. Durga makes these for our clients.
You have abundance and I have joy.
You have joy, but maybe we'll start, dabbling and getting some crystals going there too. All right. I know we have to talk about astrology and angels too. So, all right. Do we have more?
I have one more card, one more crystal.
Okay.
So this is for the sacral chakra. So what stone?
Squash support.
What stone would you think that would go with butternut squash and support? And I'm going to tell you, it's orange calcite. Look at that beautiful orange calcite. I love the calcites. There's green calcite.
Move it over just a smidge. Other way. Yes, right there. Boom. Shakalaka. You got it.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
I love this stone. It's been with me for a very, very long time. And so these can help support your chakras, can help support the foods that you eat. And so if you're interested in any kind of crystals, use them in conjunction with your deck because it just amplifies and it's all pineapple, baby. It's all expansion.
Can we do one more? Because we both have one of these too. We're like twins. Can we talk about what we got going on here? Figs and meditation. I posted about this yesterday. So what crystal speaks to you when you're getting ready to invoke? Look at that. It looks like a geode, everybody. Oh, it's literally probably one of my top favorite cards. I need a big print of it. What crystal is going to rock this out when you're getting ready to meditate? Here's one of them. Ta-da! Look, these are called dragon tooth, by the way, amethyst. And so, I mean, it kind of looks like a dragon tooth.
Yeah, look at that.
A dinosaur head. But these are really special. Very, very powerful. And we both happen to have one. So yes, of course, if you're getting ready to do something very sacred and you're getting into some meditation time and you're pulling, you need to do more meditation, bring out the amethyst.
There you go.
Cool. I love
love
figs
figs
too.
too, Joyce.
Yeah. Well, gosh, so that's really, Buddha did meditate under the fig tree. So anyways, but we love this. I mean, that is a crystal geode in half right there, that crazy fig. Okay, crystals, 20
That
minutes in, we
crazy
did it.
fig.
Huh?
That crazy fig.
All right, so we got crystals out of the way. Where do we go next? Do we go up to the higher realms of angels and higher realms of astrology and the stars? What do we got? What do we
Let's
want?
go to the stars because
Let's
you
go
know
to the
what?
stars.
It's a full moon today. The full moon in Aquarius, the
Okay.
water bearer, right?
Okay.
Aquarius sees things in black and white. And what I would like everybody watching to do today is to just post your sign, just so I know who I'm talking to. And so
we should do readings on their signs.
Oh, we'll do readings on your sign.
They tell us their sign, and we're going to give them a reading. Pull it one card reading for their signs.
There you go. But for right now, we're going to, if you're a fire sign, now let me tell you what fire signs are. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are fire signs. I happen to be a fire sign. I'm a Leo. And Lainie's rising sign is Aries, which makes her very fiery.
Wow, what makes you think that?
And so we have just a little taste of some of the foods that are going to help support fire signs. So, look at the Leos. Denise is a Leo.
Look how many
Joyce is a Leo.
Ellen,
all the earth signs, all those Capricorns. Do I have to tell you I love Capricorns? I'm a Capricorn moon. Thank God I have an earth sign to keep me grounded, right?
Right.
Aries, Leo, Sag. 3 foods I'm going to give you. And then I'll let Lainie do the water sign since she's a water sign. Tomatoes, garlic, and strawberries.
These are all from our deck.
They're all from our deck. And so let me tell you the healing wisdom words of those. And that will tell you how important it is for fire signs, especially to eat these kinds of foods. Tomatoes, it's action. When have you met a fire sign that is not filled with action? They're on fire. They're going places, baby. That's what's happening, right? Garlic, because they're a little bit spicy, and garlic is one of those sexy herbs, and fire signs are sexy. Aren't I sexy?
Yeah.
And strawberries, because fire signs are very loving, very welcoming, and strawberries is love in our deck. So those are foods that will help you fire signs out there. And there's much more, but we're going to save that for the class, and I'm going to let Lainie talk about the water signs.
Water. I'm a Cancerian. Woo! It's such a interesting. Believe it or not, you all gonna laugh. Get ready. But I remember I had my numerology done a long time ago, and she talked about how, as well as my astrology, and how Cancer is so homebody and nurturing and caring and loving. And then there's this crazy Aries. She's like, it's so schizophrenic. Like you're here and then you're there and you do, and it's like people are like, yep, she's all over the place, but she gets shit done. But that's me. And water sign is perfect because we're only doing a little sample here because we want people to learn the whole thing when we do our workshops. But so we talked about in class cucumbers and coconut or asparagus. They're in our deck, right? Very watery signs. Cucumbers is balance. And Cancerians and of course Scorpios and Pisces need that balance. They need to have sort of, knowing what's going on. It's a sense of security. That's a big thing. So they like to be married. They like security. They like, that sort of thing. And coconut is play. Well, I love to play. And so I'm just speaking as a Cancerian, but I know Scorpions love to play and Pisces like to play. So it's so amazing watching these foods match the astrology, match the element, and match the water sign or whatever the respective sign is. And asparagus too. Asparagus is transformation. And I know for me, I'm always transforming, creating new things, turning things, letting go of some things, transforming into a new way of being. And I think these are wonderful pairings of the sign and the element. They just all go hand in hand with the food.
And just like you say, when you teach the elements class, Lainie, is water transforms all the time into ice, into gas. Right. I mean, water is very transformative.
Right,
so
right.
I love these foods and the pairing with the Food Healing Oracle deck for these astrology signs. Air signs. So I'll do air signs. And air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Like I was saying, the full moon tonight is in Aquarius. And some of the foods that support air signs are plums for patience. You know, Gemini, Libras, Aquarius, not so patient. They need some plums, you know, they want things going. Grapes, attitude. My sister's a Libra. She may be watching. I'm not talking about you, Susan, but but it's grapes, it's attitude. And attitude is so important. She can never make a decision, so she gets all flustered sometimes about not being able to make a decision. Attitude is very important for these air signs. And ginger, feelings, getting in touch with feelings. Remember, they are air, so sometimes they're in the mental and they're not expressing their feelings. They really kind of
or they're overthinking because they're in the mental and
exactly.
They're in the air too much in the head.
Yeah, they're more analytical than feeling signs. So these are just a sample. And now I'll turn the earth signs over to you, which is.
I'm married to an earth sign, Taurus. And then there's Virgo and Lucille, our bestie, is a Virgo. And my mother's a Capricorn. I am around a lot of earth signs, and I am really an earth mama, and we are channeled Mother Earth for this deck. So all hail the earth signs for sure. And so a couple examples are chocolate, indulgence. First off, my husband eats chocolate every single day. He's just loves it. It does ground him. He can eat so clean, but then he has to have his chocolate in all sorts. And then pumpkin seeds, right? Seeds that come from the ground, very earth sign as well. And pumpkin seeds in our deck is moderation. It's like learning to kind of, again, do things in moderation. And it's a very good thing if you are an earth sign and you deal with addictions, is to really learn. Like pumpkin seeds is about like, good to have a good thing, but not to have so much of it. Like, you know, back off. It's good to enjoy, but don't overdo it. Okay. That brings into addictions. We talk a lot more about these in the class, but these are samples. And then almonds. Almonds is power in our deck, right? So we want to like seize the power, these earth signs, right? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. They like power. They like to be in charge, and they like to control. This is not generalizing. I'm sure you'll find some of what I'm saying has some truth. But almonds is our power card. So these do relate to the signs, and they definitely relate to the element, which is earth, which is grounding in and holding into your strength from the Mother Earth's core energy.
Perfection.
Woo! Oh, phew!
And now let's go even a little higher than the planets, Lainie.
Let's do
it. Let's raise our vibration even higher and enter the heavenly realms.
Do it. Yeah. Well, I have been channeling my whole life, and I've got to know certain archangels by them telling me who they were well before I didn't even know as a very young girl that they were written. Like, do I look that up on Google? Is that, is Zodkill even anything? Oh yeah, Zodkill is really an archangel. Like archangels, ascended masters have been like that's just been a very important part of my life. my whole life. So we will talk in depth about archangels and ascended masters in our classes. But now we might just talk about a few of the all-stars, right?
Just a few. Well, you know, being raised Catholic, Archangel Michael was always like part of the talk about the protector, right? The one that's
Yeah.
going to swoop in. But did you know that when we invoke Archangel Michael, he can help us eat more healthy? So if you're going off track, and if you're like haven't been eating very healthily at all and want to get back on track, invoke Archangel Michael.
Okay, I'm totally flipping out in this moment because the minute you said that, and I know this isn't planned, a minute you said that he can help you eat better, he's providing you clarity, and he's the ray of blue light, and our card is blueberry. Like, hello, I'm freaking out myself.
See what happens when you go to those higher dimensions?
Wow. I've never looked at this card more than like Archangel Michael and blueberries. I eat clarity. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And he clears the way, right? He takes the sword and he clears the obstacle. So that is also getting clarity.
Amazing. See what happens? We're in those higher realms now.
Right? Oh my God. The Archangel Michael card. Okay. Yeah, we're tapping into the race. Thank you, angels.
Right.
Thank you.
So Raphael comes in, Archangel Raphael. And Raphael really helps with healing. Think our avocado card, right? Is it? I think Raphael is the green red.
Green ray of light for sure. Are you kidding? Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. We're talking archangels and angel and ascended masters, but stay on Raphael. But for sure, green ray of light.
So green ray, and our healing card is avocado. Nothing gets more green than that, right? And so here we are. Archangel Raphael helps you pick the foods that are beneficial to you. Just like when you pull the cards from the deck and you're asking what would be more beneficial for me, all of a sudden we have Archangel Raphael helping with that. So call on these archangels, call on these masters. I'm very interested in weight loss. So I call on Serapis Bey, who's an ascended master.
I love Serapis Bey.
Really helps with weight loss, right? I mean, just, you know, help me release. And what's our release card is watermelon, right? Help me release this extra weight. I don't want to carry it anymore. Take it from me. Serapis Bey. Also, which I learned just a little bit ago, Apollo. Apollo.
I love Apollo. Oh my God. You're bringing up all the all-stars.
Yeah, that can help you with weight loss as well. So here we are. We have all of these angels, all of these ascended masters waiting to assist.
Can I add one? Can I add to that?
Absolutely.
So Apollo also is represented by the sun, right? Apollo is a ray of the sun, and we have our orange card, which is the sunshine. So this is all about bringing in Apollo also to focus on self, because that one card is the single orange, and Apollo's there to help with weight loss, because it's not about anybody else. You have to make that decision. You know, you have to be the one ready. It's you. It's a solo ride. So being associated with that sunshine card makes such significance. And you can't make this up. This is so cool.
You can't
I can't wait to teach this class.
Well, I do want to. I know I can't wait either. But I'm looking for that card right now, our sunshine card, because I want them to see why we chose that picture specifically, because of the fact that it is for you.
Well, a lot of them have the deck, or if they don't, they need to go to foodhealingdeck.com.
Here's our sunshine
so you guys
card.
have it.
Right. So when you think of this, you think Apollo. But I wanted to bring up one more, because this.
One more? Okay, cool.
This is alchemy. And what archangel, what ascended master, can bring you the most alchemy in your life is beautiful, beautiful Saint Germain. Saint Germain can bring you alchemy. So we know that Saint Germain is of that beautiful violet ray, right? That purple ray. And
lavender lemonade. There you go. Then you drink
lavender
the Ray and you mix it with
lemonade.
the alchemy.
And isn't that delicious? So remember, these are angels and archangels, ascended masters that you can call on to help you. And just a little tip for our readers out there, the ones who are getting certified as readers. Remember, before you pull a card, if you're not feeling certain about that client or yourself or what's going on, maybe you're a little cilantro, maybe you're just a little confused, call on your angels, call on your guides, call on these beautiful beings of light that are there to serve you each and every moment. And that's just my little tip, because that's what I do.
It's a great tip. So if you want to learn more about what we just shared, just keep following our Facebook page. We'll be announcing our whole roster of classes. Our next class coming up will actually be incorporating this, but it's our do-it-yourself beauty, which is August 29th, where we have Lucille Trice giving you do-it-yourself facials with some of the foods that we talked about today. And we'll be throwing in, wow, why is that person supposed to be getting a blueberry facial? And what does that mean? It's about inner clarity, outer clarity, but of course, she's also looking at your skin, and she's going to have a model, and you guys are going to be getting recipes. You're going to be getting an ebook, and it'll be us working with Lucille for 2 hours with you on do-it-yourself organic beauty using homemade recipes that she's going to give you an ebook for, and using foods from the Food Healing Oracle deck. And there'll be layers and layers of meanings why that is the right regimen for you. I mentioned in the classes, and I think I've mentioned before, on my birthday a couple weeks ago, she gave me a goji berry facial, a mask, and then she did blueberry, and they all had significance. Goji berries in our next deck. And if you can, August 29th, it's on our event page. Join us wherever you are in the world. You're going to have an amazing experience, and you're going to look at blueberries, or I don't know, she's got like several from our deck. And you're going to look in your cupboard and you're like, I'm putting you on my face and you're going to be amazing. And I'm going to look great. It's
And
going to
Denise
be
Flood says, I can't wait. She can't wait for that DIY class.
Yeah. So in any case, these other classes, Denise Flood is here. She's going to be teaching an essential oils and the Food Healing Oracle deck. Wait till you essential oil lovers see how she's pairing up certain oils with our Food Healing Oracle deck. And we're going to kind of do a major mashup. And we will talk about some of these chakras and elements and things she's learned. Now she went through our certification program and her expertise. And that is going to be an amazing class. We're going to get that on the books. We have a lot going on. Shelly Sager, she's going to be unfolding an amazing array of children's classes. Yep. We are using the children's deck here because we're little kids and having too much fun. And we are going to be rolling out Yummy for My Tummy and Mommy and Me online classes, and kids that are older who are home and online and are really looking for parents need a half hour away so they can get something done. We're going to have them be watching, learning all about with Shelly, our children expert, and she's going to be using the deck. She's gone through our program. We have so many talented beings attracting to this program to create health and wellness in education for our little ones all the way to our elders. And we can't wait to share the knowledge with you. And it's all happening, like it's all unfolding. So just stay tuned to the show and tune to our Facebook page, because we're announcing these, and get on our newsletter and be part of this. Because if you have parents or you have grandkids or you have people who need to do something with their kids, we have kids from mommy me's all the way to tweens and teens, and they're going to learn about chakras and foods, right? We're teaching the kids about esoteric principles in their everyday meals. We have a lot to share. So anyways, we can go on and on. There's so many people here that are part of our program, and you guys all get to be part of it, and we're so excited. So all right, we have about 20 minutes left. Should we do a few readings?
I want to do those, those readings for the astrological signs.
Oh, you do? Okay. Oh my God.
Woo, we have so many people here that want that. but we can only do maybe 5 or 6. How do you want to do this?
Well, let's see. We're just going to watch the time. We can't get to everybody, but we'll just have to, see.
Okay.
We do a hard stop right in the hour, and we've got 20 minutes. So however long it takes.
Let's see how much we can do. We're only going to do a daily special, right, for each side.
Do a daily special. Yeah, we're not addressing certain questions like, should I do this or should I do that? We're not doing bake or steam or anything like that. My girls that are 5 and 6 absolutely love your deck. Oh, do they have the mini? You got to get them the mini. Oh, these mini decks. Do you have your bag? I don't know why I never have my bag.
I have my bag.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, somebody said it looked like a bowl of cherries when I did that video the other day, all excited.
Millie, I'm so happy that your girls are loving the deck. Oh, that's awesome. Post a picture of them playing with it. That would be awesome to do.
Oh, we have, oh my God, we have a video coming up of all these kids playing, social distancing and playing and showing, but get ready. These classes for the month, Yummy for My Tummy, Foods for the Moods, oh God, I don't even remember the names. I'm so like blitzed right now with all that master stuff. You have me thinking about Serapis Bay. I'm going to go and like meditate tonight about Serapis.
I know, okay. Right?
So
I'm going to start with the first one that responded, and that's Linda Baltus. She's a Libra. So Linda.
All right, let's go with Linda. You go first.
I'll go first. Let's see what Miss Libra, Linda the Libra, needs.
Linda the
Libra. Let's see, Linda.
What is Libra? Oh, yeah, air. Yeah, of course.
Air. So what do you need? Guess what she got? Avocado for healing. So Linda, I would look at this card and just see what area of EMPS wellness does healing need to happen for you today. Just look at that. And maybe, Libra's all about the scales, balancing the scales. So maybe just something is out of balance for you. So here you go, Linda. You got the healing card, avocado.
Can I add to that for Linda?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the opposite of air is the earth. And there's that's another thing about balancing. When we're too much overthinking and we're in the head, we need to ground. And that avocado is an earth element. It's like you see the seed, right? Like the mother. So what do you need to seed your next venture that you're thinking about? What do you need to do to seed it, to bring it into fruition? Okay, that's for you, Linda.
Oh, okay, go for the next one is Jamie. She's a Scorpio.
Oh, I love Scorpios. My daughter's a Scorpio.
So Sarah. Is my friend. And my brother.
All right. Don't they have the same birthday? October 24th?
Yes, they do. Our children have the same birthday. Isn't that
Who
great?
are you? Me, you. Come together, angels. Thank you.
You can't make it up. I'm telling you.
You cannot make it up. Okay. Did you say that was for Jamie?
Yes, it is. Go for it.
So interesting. So Jamie got cucumbers. Mm-hmm. And we were just talking about cucumbers, and that is a water sign. And I was talking earlier, and I brought up like, oh, I thought selenite would have been more in the balancing, but cucumbers is our balance card. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually getting a hit that this is actually asking you to drink more water. And I know this isn't the water card, but is a water element food, and it's talking about balance. There's something that needs balancing with food and water and just kind of coming into, I don't know, I'm feeling digestion, but think about water and coming in, and cucumbers are really good. They're very watery foods for you. And so these are just suggestions, all right? Disclaimer for entertainment, these are suggestions. We're not diagnosing that you have to go eat this and then something crazy happens, but cucumbers, there's something about your water intake. I don't know. Check that out, Jamie. See if that feels in resonance. And this is a water element, and you are a water sign, like me.
Perfect. And then we have Joanne, who was in our class this weekend.
Oh, Joe, baby.
Yeah, and she's an Aquarius, another water sign. And tonight, the full moon is in her sign.
Look what Jamie just wrote, just so we're clear before we get to Joe, baby. So So this is great feedback. Love me some cucumbers. I eat 2 spares of pickles every night. I had 2 today for lunch. I normally do drink water, but not as much lately. And I was just saying that I need more water. Yeah, I totally got a hit on that. And I've told the story before, but I did give someone a hit on drinking water, and they didn't drink the water and ended up going to the hospital for dehydration. I'm not saying that's you, but I do get hits when I do hear and feel drink water. I'm really saying, like, go drink water. So go drink water. Okay.
Stacy is another one of our beautiful readers to be, and she's a Libra. You want to pull a card?
You were doing Joanne, baby. Joanne Roten.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
moving ahead too fast.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in Joanne mode, and then we'll switch to Stacy.
Joanne. Joanne, you got the artichoke card. Artichoke for forgiveness. And so, sometimes when this forgiveness card comes up, it's not about the kind of like you're holding a grudge and you're not letting it go. It could be. But in this particular case, I'm getting that there is an expectation that you might have of yourself. And Aquarians can be very hard on themselves. So maybe release an expectation that you have. I know there was a lot of information this weekend that you took in. So be easy, be gentle with yourself.
My other daughter, I have a Scorpio and I have an Aquarian. It's my daughter's Valentine's Day. You should do readings every Monday. We do readings every Monday. I think we did do it the one time we had, Mr. Volley on because Gary had a lot to say. So we didn't do readings as much, but we did do readings. But we typically try to do the last 15, 20 minutes of every week because we love to do readings, and they're free. And we'd like to have you join us and enjoy them. So I want to just say with total love, because just so you know, if you didn't, when we give readings to one, it's pay attention to everybody who's here. Because if you're part of the vortex of being in this group, in this class, or in this show together, it means that you're part of the collective. And if you're part of the collective, these messages are for all of you, even though somebody is brave enough to say and be open to hearing what we have to say. But what I wanted to say, just to add to Joe Baby and to that forgiveness card, is to forgive yourself for any judgments you might have placed on yourself that may be holding you back from your true sovereignty.
Mm-hmm.
And that's for everybody, but it's for her to forgive herself of anything she placed that wasn't good enough, didn't do it right, had an expectation, any judgments. We could just do it all together. I forgive myself for judging myself as blank.
Right.
And find what that word is for you and really take that to heart. Forgive yourself like the artichoke. Let's pull all those layers back and get to that flower essence of your beautiful heart because it's so beautiful. Okay. That's all.
That's all. Okay.
That's all that came in.
She's a Libra, Stacy. You want to pull a card?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just. Oof. A lot of energy with everybody here. The angels, the astrology, the stars, Mother Nature. I walked today for the first time in weeks. And it was so nice to reconnect with Mother Nature. I could have just went right into the office, start shipping, start doing computer. And I said, you know what? I'm going to connect with the mother and show her and tell her how grateful I am that so much is igniting because she gave us this expression for the deck. And I just walked amongst the palm trees and it was just me and the dogs. I did a little running for the first time in a while. And boy, I felt great.
Awesome.
Stacy, Libra. Okay. All right, Stacy, this is for you. Libra. God, we have a lot of Libras.
Yeah, well, we had 2 already, and I think we have another one coming up with Melissa.
Libra, what in the scales and cucumbers in balancing. There's a lot going on about people being out of balance or trying to find their way back to balance and find what is in their life. I don't even have to pull a card. I'm just giving the reading, but I will. But it's about finding what it is that needs to be removed to create balance. It's defining, letting go, creating the space. Even myself, I'm working on that, is really finding your way back into balance and think about it as you meditate, okay? So the
Wow.
meditation is saying about what is in my life that isn't serving, what is serving, what do I need to serve up more of in my life to find balance and get to a place that feels very peaceful and meditative for you. And if it's moving into a new career, you just went, is it Stacy Loaf who just came through our program, or is it a different Stacy? Because it doesn't matter to me. I'm just tuning into the energy of Stacy. But it's really important that you find your stride. So everything comes into balance once you find that core of like, this is who I am.
I love that.
All right. Who's next?
Well, I lost my place here. So okay. So Tony, Gemini.
Oh, here's for Joanne before we get to Tony. I just love for people to have the feedback that they're feeling it. Joe Baby. Oh my God, so true. Wow. I love you too, Strawberry Girls. Strawberry Fields forever. Okay. All right. Let's go. Who did you say was next?
Tony, Gemini.
Oh, she's a Gemini. Okay. Are you pulling the card?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So I'm a Gemini rising, so I can relate to that Gemini. And Tony, Tony, you get sweet potato, the sweet potato card for comfort. I don't know, I would have expected, but there might be something to this, but I was expecting because Tony's been on fire. So I was expecting like asparagus for transformation or, something that was like bursting. But
Tomatoes action. She's taking action.
Yeah, tomatoes action because Tony is just stepping out of the box and on fire by doing live food healing oracle deck readings on Facebook, and I love it. However, she got the comfort card, and this comfort card comes in to tell you that there is so much for you that you have stepped out of your comfort zone. And that's why I keep getting you're stepping out of that comfort zone. But don't forget to take comfort in the fact that you are listening and answering the spirit's call. You have been called. Remember, God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. And hopefully that gives you comfort because so many people don't think that they can do things and then they do them. And guess what? It's right on time. It's always divine timing, not ours. So take some comfort in that, Tony.
Well, I wanted to add to that is that the comfort card is that she's providing comfort to an entire new contingency of people who didn't know about the deck. And they're following her and growing her. She's growing a following, and she is providing comfort in a time that is very uncomfortable for many people. So she found her comfort zone and she's modeling that. So that is our role during these crazy COVID, what the heck's happening every day by the moment times, is finding an anchor, a way to find your comfort zone, and then share that strength with others that they can have it too. Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what she says. She says, I found my comfort zone.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Is there any more? Karen Cavallo popped out at me. Capricorn.
And then Janelle, who was in our class, who is all the way from the West Coast, is a Taurus. Oh my goodness.
All right. Give it up for Janelle, who had to get up at 6 a.m. Okay.
I'm telling you what.
Yeah. All right. So so it's we're folding time. Yeah. Cheryl says let's fold time. Yeah, we'll fold time as much as we can. All right. So let's do. I got to stay in my Zoom.
Capricorn for Karen. Capricorn
for Karen. Karen, Earth sign. My mother is a Capricorn, January 3rd. Durian.
Oh.
Why are you saying it is a mystery.
Well, because the planets right now are doing some weird things with Saturn and Capricorn, like Uranus or Pluto. I think it's Pluto is really hitting Capricorn in their Saturn a lot. So just so when you pulled the mystery card, I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, well, she gave you the reading. We're done.
No,
No, that's good. No, that's good. I can do the next one. No, I think that's good. I also think that sometimes Capricorns who like to, well, I'm going to, the energy around earth signs is that they like to be strong in control and kind of know things, have answers. And this is kind of Spirit's joke of like, but also some things remain a mystery because it's more in the learning process, or it's more in the journey to get your final goal, not to get to the goal. But there's a mystery placed involved because it's like, yeah, on a need to know basis, Karen, because some of the mystery is part of the growth process. So let things, the word I'm hearing is allowing, is to allow these things to, like, it's okay to not know everything. It's okay to not have it figured out, because part of that is the researching, or the testing out, or the experimenting, or the trying things, trying something new. All that mystery will be revealed. It always is, in perfect time of Spirit. And we as, or Capricorns, or people as I know it, I'm always saying to my Earth Capricorns and to my Virgos and to my husband who's Taurus, that like all is aligned. We just can't see it. The mystery is the beauty in things. Is that even in the dark times, we get the blessing when it come out of the light. The mystery will be revealed, and you will find that it's delicious and creamy, even though it smells like hell. Because it does. I mean, at least the durian does. Okay, a couple more. And then
so we have Janelle, who's a Taurus. She's next.
Yeah, do Janelle. We were just talking about earth signs.
Yeah. So here you go, Janelle.
Oh, look at Janelle. I had to get up at 5 a.m. to be somewhat awake and presentable. Thank you.
Now, you can't make this stuff up. I can't even believe it.
Wow. Well, so there's something up with mysteries and earth signs today, or astrological signs.
Yeah, there is something up that is not yet revealed. So think about this. I have a sense that this is for every single one of you listening right now.
Not just
that will listen afterwards,
all of them,
right? Because there's so much that is unknown in our world. There's so much mystery. There's so much cilantro, which is confusion. And here we have Dorian 2 times in a row for 2 completely different people in different signs. And it is about, and it's true, it is about Mother Earth, because there's so much happening on Earth that is a mystery right now. So, really meditate on this. What wants to be revealed and what wants to just stay hidden for now, right? Not only in your life, but in the collective. So when a card comes twice in a row, we have to pay attention. This is the angels and everything else.
Robin Rigsby, I pulled Durian 3 days in a row this week. So it is up in the collective. That's a great confirmation. Thank you, Robin. We just pulled it back to back out of 60, and we pulled it for 2 Earth astrological signs. So significant, definitely.
And different people using different decks.
Right, for sure. Janelle, see that email? Call me. We have things to talk about. I'm very excited. Okay, let's do one more. I think we have time for one more. So who is it going to be?
Let's see who is next on that list. Is Stacy, Tony, Janelle, Melissa, and here's another Libra.
Wow. See, there's something up about the balancing. There's a lot of balancing, rebalancing, getting clear on our desires, getting clear on our intentions, making them super clear. There's something about that. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, I feel like she's gotten this before. Garlic protection.
Wow. There you go, Melissa. I think she has gotten that before.
So this is a fire element, actually. Garlic, right? Gives you a bite. In our deck, we attribute it to a fire element as well. But you sometimes need to look at balancing out things that you have. If you divert your fire, for instance, squirrel, you want this, and then you want to do this, and then you want to do this. Find the fire that feels the most fiery or passionate or active and energized that brings you all those pieces. And this is about, I'm getting the message for you to stay in one lane. Whatever that is to really, you may have lots of ideas and they may kind of all converge into one path, but I'm hearing to stay in one lane to activate it, just to protect the dilution of your energy so you can power through almonds into one specific, very successful funnel. And that will bring you balance.
Lainie, this hour flew by. I feel like we've been on for 5 minutes, and here it is almost at the end of our time.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It was fun. And thank you for being so amazing and calling in. And thank you for just stepping in. I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, okay, we're doing it. I didn't even know it. Just kind of wrote it out. And suddenly we're talking about crystals and astrology and angels and archangels. Just a taste. So I thank you all for coming. Thank you for being part of this. I hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed just letting it kind of be so spontaneous, so bananas. We kind of went bananas. We're a little exhausted from the last 3 weeks, but we're also so filled with
so
all
nourished, right? So nourished from all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you so much. Wishing you nothing but mangoes.
That's right. So any questions, you want to learn any more, foodhealingdeck.com, of course, our Facebook page. Keep engaging. We'll be here next week, right here with Debbie Duncan. We will be here Wednesday on her show. The link is up. Join us at either. You want to see some real power readings? Watch the three of us as a trinity get together. I can only imagine who is going to come in. I mean, I don't know. We might be doing like readings for the other side. Like knowing her, there is something. She's like, I'm going to call in Uncle Harry from, this person, and we're going to be doing him food healing readings, or who knows? All I know is that magic mushrooms are about to happen with all of us together.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Lainie. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Be well.